Probably Keith Moon or John Bonham.
My mom really likes Blondie, and I like Blondie.
Led Zeppelin, Metallica, Pantera.
Everything but country music.
I play the drums, and I think it's just really fun because you really keep the rhythm of the band and you're kind of the main person.
Rock on! Woo! High five.
The kids that come to the School of Rock, they're at all different levels. And we don't care. We take we take them wherever they are, and we just run with it.
The day before, I was super worried, and I didn't want to go the day we had to start. I really didn't want to go.
We watched from day to day his just demeanor change. He loved being around everyone. You saw that he started to make new friends. You saw that when he would come home, he would discuss that we did this with the song, we changed this, we added this.
She's been playing piano for a while, and she's done a couple concerts, with her fellow students in a small, calm setting. So this was totally different from something like that. And getting dressed up and learning about the process of how you get looking good and make sure your instruments are staged and coming on and off the stage, that kind of stuff. Hearing the back end of things, of what she experienced and how to learn that and how to do that was kind of inspiring.
The first day of the first year, Rocco came home and said, we actually played through our song, one of our songs from beginning to end, just that first day, and it's amazing to see these kids with only 2 weeks, not even 2 full weeks, and they're able to, in that short amount of time, come together and play these songs that you hear on the radio.
We got straight to the music, naming our band, what our logo would be, and how the kind of setup would be on the final day of the giant show. So that was really fun, kind of just planning and doing that stuff and not wasting our time and getting right to the music.
And I think the community, if they were to see how amazing this is with all the children and how it benefits them and how it's teaching them responsibility and teaching them not only to practice on themselves, but how you can be a part of a team and be a part of a band, and what can come out of that is pretty amazing.
The second year he was even more excited because he knew he was going to get to come back and see those kids again and get to play songs that he couldn't play at home on his own, because when you're drumming, it's just that beat, but when he got to get together with vocalists and keyboardists and guitarists and stuff, it was like a nice collaboration of all of them together.
The first day is a little bit of a struggle. It's a little, people are uncertain. They don't know each other. They don't trust each other quite on an emotional level. They don't know me. The next day, it's kind of like, yeah, this is fun. This is all right. The third day, it's like, we're gonna do this. Then they have a weekend, and when they come back on Tuesday the next week, wow, they are loaded for bear. And then from then on, it starts to gel. They start to look at each other, and like any band or any good team, they start to read each other's minds, and they know themselves that this is just coming together. This is just kind of
It was really well organized, certainly. Every day there was notes about what they did during the day and what they were supposed to practice, if they were leaving their instruments, bringing their instruments and all that stuff, so we could help the kids make sure that they were doing what they needed to do to make a successful camp or practice.
Task number 1 on day 1 is to pick 2 classic rock and roll songs, and it's not as easy as it sounds. We do have a list that we can, provide the kids to look from, but now both years that I've done it, the kids have pulled songs right out of the air, and they aren't on the list. And sometimes it's like, you want to do that? By George, they pulled it off, and they just knocked my socks off with where they ended up.
And I talked to Mark, and he told me all about it, and I was just like, this is I knew right then, I was like, this is gonna be awesome. And especially just hearing his excitement, it was really, I was excited then. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be great. I can't wait even for the first meeting just to even talk about it. These guys are all really good instructors. I mean, they know how to deal with, some of them are teachers in other things, so they just know how to talk with kids, and they're all super nice.
And by Thursday night, when we perform live in front of a live audience on stage, the big stage, those kids are ready to rock. And they get up there and they just turn it loose, and they take it from wherever we left off on Thursday afternoon. They take it up a whole nother level. I mean, it is just magic.
And the production itself was, last year was really great too, but this year was definitely even better. It was like, it was one of the best shows you could have gone to in the area in general anyway. Yeah, the lights were amazing, the sound quality was great, how you got seated and all of that it was a real concert. It was huge, yeah.
But you get a real live, energetic, engaged audience, and all of a sudden there's some kind of magic going on, and those kids feel that right away. That kind of feeling of becoming one with the audience and one with your fellow musicians or performers, it's almost beyond description.
I didn't quite understand how much it would affect these kids and me. I was just, it was crazy. I don't know, it was awesome. It's amazing how good they get at these rock songs so fast. They've only got days, and they do it. They start out where, like I said, I don't think this is gonna happen. And all of a sudden, next thing you know, he's up on stage playing his saxophone solo like a star. They learn stuff that you don't even think they're gonna learn. It's not just about playing music, it's about interacting with other kids. And then overcoming fears of being on stage and just everything like that, socializing in a completely different way. Watching them walking arm in arm with like two other kids, and they were just laughing and buddies, and I was like, okay, that's what this is all about.
My dad passed away this summer in July. My dad's last gift to Diedrich was the School of Rock. The one thing that we could see throughout the week is it gave Diedrich a release. By the time he got on stage, I saw a change as a parent. I know my mom saw a change. We all saw a change. Halfway through Come Sail Away, Diedrich got up and raised his hands, and everybody stood up. It was one of the most amazing things as a father that I was a part of with my child. I could see the stress. I could see the pain leaving my son. It's one of the most amazing things, and I can't thank the School of Rock enough. He's able to let things go a little bit easier. He's able to use this music as a healing device, which I know Mark was a part of, and that was a big thing. To watch it happen to your child, to watch your child be able to heal a part of it, as a parent, that's amazing. I love music, and to see what it's done for my son and what the School of Rock has done for my son and our family, we couldn't be happier, and we love being a part of this, and we absolutely plan on being a part of this for years to come.
When I got up and raised my hands, I was scared at first, but everything just went away. And I'm super stage fright sometimes, so I'm just happy I could just let it go.
School rock is awesome. I was gonna say badass, but I can't.